Hi movie buffs, welcome back. I'm your host, Hunter Berube, and today we have an exciting list of films for you to binge next. As the weather gets colder and the nights become darker at, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you may find yourself yet again lost with no movies to watch. But don't you worry your pretty little media marathoning minds, for my dedicated crew of movie analyzers have got the fix for you. Now, sit back, relax, and let's get rolling on this episode of Movie Checklist. Starting this list off is Coco. This movie is so pretty. Like, really pretty. It's a fun story, and the message is heartwarming and full of great takeaways. But if I'm being honest, you could watch this movie muted, and it would still be easy on the eyes. Find this pretty little music number on Netflix. The Conjuring. You ever set out to make a horror movie and accidentally wind up with Christian superheroes? If you ask some people, they will praise this movie like it's the second coming of Christ. But it watches like your edgy youth pastor's version of a bad Marvel movie with an extra sprinkling of obnoxious horror soundtrack. If you want to find this movie, then go check the holy trash bag of your church. Or just stream Netflix. Ghostbusters. You bet I watched this movie mid-February. I had to reassure myself I wasn't purposely reviewing bad movies to get better content on the show. Ghostbusters is a classic that deserves all the attention and praise. And no matter what anyone says, the reboot with Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig was not that bad. Come on guys, my friend gave me a copy of that movie for free because he didn't like it that much. Nonetheless, got it for free. Stream the original two Ghostbusters on Netflix and the 2018 reboot on Hulu. Gnomeo and Juliet. Wasn't that break from bad movies fun? Anyway, I watched this movie on a whim and oh, good God, was it as bad as you think. Take your usual uninspired, lazy cash grab kids movie with bad animation and give it a bad premise, and oh boy, do you have a dumpster fire. Great movie to watch with friends if you want something to make fun of, but as a standalone movie, skip it. Also, it has a sequel that I haven't seen, but I can already tell you it is horrendous. I honestly don't know why we'd want to find this movie, so no platform. Inglourious Basterds. One of the best movies to re-watch because it circumvents the 30 minutes of subtitles. Truly is great in terms of acting and story, but seen so dialogue-focused as Tarantino films are, being in French and German for a quarter of the movie makes the first watch kind of dull. But when you go through the movie again, you get to pay attention to the actual acting, and you get to have the realization of, oh wait, those are some amazing actors. And the script goes from expository to powerful. Besides the other language hiccups, the movie is fantastic. Brutal in some of the best ways, and Brad Pitt is a treat. I could go on, but you get the picture. Watch it twice, and you'll love it, if you like textbook good cinema. Go check it out on Netflix now. Jaws. If National Geographic made a horror film, it would be Steven Spielberg's Jaws. Based on Peter Benchley's 1974 novel of the same name, this film follows the journey of Police Chief Martin Brody, local common senseless sailor Quinn, and marine biologist Matt Hooper as they head on a less than average fishing trip. This horror film is unique because it doesn't rely on gimmicks or shock value. In fact, we don't even see the actual shark until halfway through the film. However, it is gory, filled with shots of blood-soaked ocean water. But it's realistic. The amount of gore that we would expect from a shark attack. The shark itself isn't some crazy sci-fi odyssey either. Matt Hooper's intellectual comments about the shark and its feeding habits show that it's just a regular hungry shark. This is what makes the film so scary. Most horror films are led by zombies, ghosts, or vampires. While these are equally scary, they're not really something that the average moviegoer would come into contact with, let's say, their summer vacation. It depicts every beachgoer's worst nightmare. This film is scary because it's real. Jaws is a summer vacation gone bad. Go binge all 4 Jaws originals on your Netflix platform. Django Unchained. My movie review? It's Django Unchained. Watch it. Fair warning though, give yourself enough time to watch it. I did not know it was a 3-hour movie going into it and started it at midnight. Finished at 3 o'clock in the morning. This classic is waiting on a Netflix closest to you. And that's all we have for you today, my movie buffs. Thank you for tuning in for yet another exciting take of me reading off a camera prompter. I hope you've enjoyed these reviews, and to see you next time when we check off another flick only on Movie Checklist. Happy binging!